This is the registration page here. Now, once you log in, this is what you should do. You should always walk somebody through. Lloyd's nice enough to help walk a bunch of people through on this every day. And so really you can go out and share this with somebody. And the very next day or the same day, if it's the right timing, they can go in and see how to navigate around their system and get themselves established. Remember, first thing we do is we register. The next thing we do is we send up docs. Now, first it comes underneath, you'll see two tabs here. First thing, when it comes up, it'll ask you to become a customer or an affiliate. And you'll go in and you'll view your profile, and you will verify that everything is correct in here. Once you do that, if you need to make some changes, you'll click Edit Profile. You can go over here, and this is where you can change your password. All right? So in an application, you don't have to give somebody your favorite password. If you're doing it manually, you can, in giving them customer service, you can just give them 1 2 3 4 5 or 1 2 3 4 5 6, whatever you decide to. And down here is where you're going to lock in your identity, just like any bank or any financial institution or any financial services. Whenever you're dealing with something that's private and has something to do with finances, you have to establish who it is on that account. Now, this isn't like a juice company or anything like that. It's a financial services company. You're going to go to KYC, and they're going to ask you for two documents. One is going to be some type of government ID, a passport, a driver's license. In some countries, it's a registered voting card. And then you're going to have one that's a proof of address, utility bill, phone, bank statement, cell bill, something, okay? Something that shows you at the address. What you're going to do is you either have to get a scanner, and if you have one, does it work? And do you know how to use it? If you don't, the very simplest way to do this is to merely take your cell phone, if you have one with a camera, and lay your license down or ID on a background that's contrast to it, and take a picture of it and email it to your email, and then download it to your desktop as a file, and then do the same thing with the utility bill. And then what you will do is you will select a document type, you'll click Browse, and you will go find it wherever it is on your desktop or wherever it is that you stored it, okay? Now, then once you found it, you'll choose Upload the file, and you'll send it up to them, and you'll see like a barber pole line going at loading, and then it will say Successful Upload. And then this red stripe, once you do both, it'll say green, and it will say, no, yellow, and it will say pending. And then if you go to your general tab, it will say here, it will say that you're an affiliate, it will tell you your rank, and it will say KYC status. It will change from not uploaded, it will change to pending. And then you can go back to this, and when it's been approved, which could be a matter of, I don't know, sometimes less than an hour. Sometimes it takes a day. Sometimes if there's a challenge with your document, it may take a little bit longer than that, but it will say either approved or not approved. If it's not approved, you just go straight down here, and it will show, down below here, it will show which document was successful and which one wasn't. It may have, so when you register, you should register with the appropriate name that you have on your ID, okay? And your address should be not a P.O. box, because the address on here is one that is deliverable for gold. So even if you have a rural address, you get your mail in a P.O. box, there is a physical delivery address for your rural delivery. You will want to place both your P.O. box and your physical delivery address. Very important, okay? Now, you can print out a gold price history right here. I'm not even gonna go through that. I'll let you guys go through that. Here they will show your total affiliates in your downline, new affiliates this commission cycle. Now, commission cycles run from the 11th of the month to the 10th of the month, following month, and pay out on the 1st of the very following month. This gives us time for those that earn commission to be sent a global debit card so that on the 1st of the month they can have it in their hand and the commissions will already be loaded onto the card. All right? This will tell you how many customers had. Lots of people use these accounts just for their use. Their value is tremendous. It will also show you your new purchase plan contracts this month and total contracts that are paying on the cycle. It'll show you your sponsored affiliates and your customers. And then it would the gold sales. This is the sales price. This is the allocated price per gram, 59.62 euros today, and that fluctuates. Each day is posted from the last day's changes on the LBMA market. The preferred price is once you acquire 100 grams, either on a monthly plan or also with one-time purchases, you become a preferred customer and you get a 3% better buy price. Now, if you want, remember the 4 exit strategies that I showed you in the presentation? 1, the company has a buyback policy. They offer the best buyback price available anywhere. They guarantee it. And the buyback price would be 45.87 euros per gram. Now, understand, that includes all the other, if you were to view it as any other premiums that were, also built into the system, that also includes it. The premiums are included back as well, if you see that. Now, the other 3 ways that you can exchange back or exit strategy are you can offer this on the website, on the karatbars.com website for sale. You can also go into the Skype chat rooms and offer it to the affiliates. I actually liquidated 19 grams for somebody, and they bought a lot more, but they wanted 19 grams to be liquidated. They bought it in April of 2011. Well, the value of the account went up. Just for instance, you guys, if you had any gold in your Karatbars account, just from January 1st, it went up 9.6 or 7% just since the 1st of January, folks. Just on its own. So, remember, as gold continues to change based on the paper money that it's used to buy it, remember, gold doesn't change. The value of the paper money that does, okay, that buys it. Now, let's see. We can go to General tab. This has the latest news. It also has downloads for you, where you can find the presentations and active countries. There are, I think, 24 more countries are added onto this. The ones that are green are able to fund, store, and deliver, and earn and pay commissions. There are more countries that'll be on it. These ones that have delivery, these countries, Argentina, Brazil, Ecuador, Guatemala, India, South Africa, and Malta, they can fund, they can open, fund, and store the gold and make money. They just can't take delivery into the country yet. All right, now let's go back. Marketplace. This is where you actually exchange paper money for gold money. You have several options here. Number 1, if you're in this to make money, the purchase plan agreements are really key to making money in Karatbars. Purchase plan agreements pay 900% more revenue to the purchase plan. Why? Because the company, when you agree to engage in a 100-gram purchase plan agreement, you agree to buy 100 grams over time. It has no time frame limit to it. You can do that 100 grams in one deposit, as many people do. They become preferred customers with 100 grams instantly. Some do it in 2, 3, 5 payments. Some others do it in 10, 20, 50. They'll be doing it in 100 or even 200 because the minimum deposit's 50 grams. Remember, as you add commissions, you can accelerate the completion of those plans with your own commissions. The first 25 grams on a purchase plan agreement are held in storage for you in large bars. It's your gold. It's held in bars against the commissions that are laid out on the customer acquisition bonuses. Now, is it your goal? Yeah. Are you required to make a deposit every month? No. But anybody who's in this to make money, you enroll, activate, get your documents approved, open a purchase plan, and make a deposit every month. If you can't make a deposit in 1 month, are you penalized? No. There's no penalties in that. Now, the 26 gram to 100 is completely deliverable. Take it where you want. Once you complete 100 grams, it's all yours to do whatever you want. Now, this is where you're going to make your purchase. If you want to start, let's say, this is very important. The very first deposit on your monthly plan gives points of 1 to 1. €1 equals 1 point. Every other deposit on that plan is at a ratio of 10 to 1. That's just points for ranking. That does nothing to do with how much you get paid in your referral marketing structure. It only has to do for changing your rank. So the very first deposit you make in that, if you're in this to make money, if you can do €500, which is about $650, do it. But only do it if it's not gonna put you in a financial pinch of some kind. If you can't do a 500 without blinking an eye, don't do it. Do 300. If you can't do 300, do 100. Get some demo cards, and if at last resort you feel you can't do €100, let me tell you what, do €50 plan. Just start a plan. Why? Because that's what drives money for you to make money. And this is how people make money. Now, the special purchase amount. Let's say you want to deposit €3,000 on your first deposit. Put 500 up in the monthly purchase up here, and put 2,500 in the special purchase down here. All right? Here's the customer terms on this. Will explain the storage phase, the supplies phase, the target phase, and the superior phase in this. Right there. Download that and read it. Now, once you make one purchase in here, you will never go back to this purchase plan here in order to make subsequent or the next purchase. They will be found on another tab. You've created an ongoing invoice. One-time purchases you can make anytime. One-time purchases are deliverable immediately. You want them in your hands? Great. I think everybody should have some in their hands. Why? Nothing opens a conversation faster than holding up a card. 100% of the time they say, "What's that?" Now, we also have demo cards available. 1, 2, or 3 cards in a pack, which includes, that has to be done on the credit card. It includes the shipping to your door and the credit card international exchange fee. That is not a part of Karatbar's. It is a part of the merchant system, a separate company, in order to facilitate transfer from one currency to another, whether it's in lira to euros or whatever it is. Okay, now, one demo card, here's the prices down here. Guess what? Demo cards are 100% tax deductible if you have a home-based business, used for the advancement of your business. Now, Pope card purchases. We have a unique ability right now to get some of these Pope cards. We can order them now. They'll be delivered sometime in March. Realize this: there's over 1 billion Catholics. If I were you, I would grab a couple of Pope cards. Why? Number one, they're going to be collector's items. Number two, they only made 100,000 of them. Do the math. 1 billion Catholics, 100,000 cards. That's 1 out of 10,000 finds out they're available. They're gone. They're a collector's item. It's a limited production. They may make another run of another card, but those particular cards will probably never be available again, which will only do what? Increase their value. Some people are buying 10, 20, 30 cards. Okay, now, they will be delivered in March at some time, so I just want you to know that. Then once you either make a purchase, whether it's purchase plan, one-time purchase, whatever, you have to click these two boxes. One is the anti-money laundering declaration. All right? You have to click that box, and one that you have uploaded your identification. Once you have clicked those boxes, the purchase button lights up and you click it. Let's do a one-time purchase here. Hang on. Let's make 550 euros. We click it. Now it shows here, where do you find that? Remember, we ordered it in buy gold, but actually, if you go to the gold account, when everything is transferred into your invoices, you'll click here, Pay Now, and you'll have three choices to do it. Credit card adds a 3.5% transfer fee on that. Easy bonds. This is the most cost-effective means in order to, but the credit card is immediate. It's like instantaneous to lock in the price. Easy bonds is pretty quick. You can get it done probably within 24 or 48 hours of the purchase. And bank wire transfers, well, that takes a little bit longer. And the credit for the post is done when Karatbar pulls out the money and it's in their bank in Germany to pull out. So there's a time lag there. You want it quick? Do credit card or easy bonds. Next. Account overview. If you've acquired gold, it will show you how many grams you got in the account overview. This is under your gold account. It'll also show you today's gold price. It'll also show you your gold value. It goes up or down based on the amount of gold that you have in it. Remember, we acquired weights of gold in transaction-friendly purchases. It will show you your pending purchases, and it will show you your total withdrawals. We have a card login. It will show you. Now, here's your transaction history. Once you've made transactions, it will list them. It will show you a chart of how gold prices have fluctuated in this and where they're going. And your account value. Your account value will also a track on here also. Here you'll have your gold sales, debit card transfers. See, once you get money on your debit card, you can actually make deposits into your account from your debit card. It's in euros, folks. It will also show you your gold deliveries. Okay? Card login, this is where you can log into your debit card. Since there's one not attached to this corporate test site, it won't matter because we don't have it in here, okay? Once you have account, you'll put in your account number, put in the CAPTCHA phrase and your PIN, and it will take you into your back office of your account. Let's take a look at affiliate stats. This is where you'll find your commissions, incentives that the company rolls out, your personal referrals. You get to view your downline and commission settlement. CAB bonus will be listed here with entries up to 100 down in a row. Then it'll go to different pages per entry. And then residual commission. This is after the customer acquisition bonus has been paid. They will pay you out between 2% and 5.5% based on your ranking at the time that was initiated, started with Gold Supervisor. One-time commissions, this is where you'll find your commissions made by anyone in your organization making one-time purchases. Then once you have watch the comp plan video, 15 minutes long. Once you become eligible for the pools, you'll find your pool commissions in here, and then your bonus pools will tell you there's 8 different bonus pools, and you'll see in pool number 1, I got 3 shares. I got pool number 2, I got 2 shares, okay? And it will tell you the printout in that. Here's the incentives that will be laid out shortly. And personal referrals. This is where you go to find your sponsor's information, who enrolled you. It also, this is where you find your personal referral link here in order to get directly to your page for enrollment. This also shows you the people that you have personally enrolled in their specific information, how many referrals they made, how many points are made in their group, and the number of new contracts that have come in during the month. This is where you'll find your customer tab, where these are people who are not affiliates. Remember, many people are just customers. Well, you'll find out how many points you get in etc. Referrals. Although they're not entitled to make commissions as a customer. They give you their other information. View downline. You can go in, it'll show your sponsor's number, it'll show this is your number, and then it'll show how many people you personally sponsored, then it'll show the total in your group here. You have a choice of table view, or tree view, which will show a delineation. And it'll also show you their information right there. You can email them also. Now, commission settlement. This will show you the runs that were made and the amount that you earned in each of the commission runs. So you can track it month by month. Support tab. This is the general. This talks about shipments. If you need to send a question, you can put it in here and just send it. And this will pertain to the general field. Let's say you have a question about KYC. First thing you should do is go to the Skype chat rooms. Okay? You can find stuff out much quicker if you do that, because we already know the answers to many simple questions. Shipments. You fill out a form. And you'll have transparency from the vault, normal shipping times, how can I receive few gold cards, aid to marketing tools, delivery of my entire gold possible. It'll explain several different aspects of this. And you can, as I said before, the simplest way, guys, to do this is to go to the Skype chat room and ask questions. They respond to these. It's in a different time zone right now. It's in Germany. Understand that. You have different languages that you can send in. And realize we are opening up a customer service center in Belize, which is our headquarters for North, Central, and South America. That will be in our time zones, and in the future we will have the ability not to transfer into euros, but to actually send money in dollars, as well as get paid back that same way. So remember, we are fully operational. We are in the expansion mode to improve. We look forward to any suggestions that you may have for us. And you can find the different payment systems, the way to get money to them and get money back. Websites, back office commissions, how to register, countries. Okay, now go back. Here we have, I'm going to log out. I'm going to go directly. Each person has their own personal link. So I'm going to go here. And first I'm going to show you, if you want to enroll somebody, if you went to registration just on the Karatbars.com site, main site, and if you click registration to enroll somebody from an application that you personally took or you sent somebody here, this won't be here. This will come up blank. You'll need to click yes. You'll need, okay, if this was on the corporate site. I want to show you in a way that you can get directly to your page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back here. You have a personal link. The personal link for this test page is if you click that, then you go to register, you will see that it automatically, that's a cookie that I don't like, you'll see that it automatically populates the sponsored details, which would be your page. So if your username was my Karatbar, you'd go to karatbars.com/? small s = my Karatbar, and when they clicked on that register, it would automatically populate my Karatbar here, your username and your ID, and then you could fill out the form, or they could fill out the form. I highly encourage everybody to give people customer service, have everybody fill out a form for duplication purposes, and then there aren't any mistakes, and you can give them some service. After all, we're all in this together. Now, for the page here, you can see a calculator. You want to see a price. Let's say I want to put in here, I want to see how much 1,550 euros is going to give me. That's going to give me 26 grams even, right there. Okay, that's a little calculator for you. If you ever need to go to a currency conversion, here we got news, gold back system, LBMA, why buy gold, gold history. You want to shop. Remember, we're going to tag in merchants into the system here. They're not online yet. They will be shortly. We're going to tag merchants in there that would rather be able to take gold for payments of goods and services instead of paper money. And for some countries, this will be a great benefit, as some countries' money will devalue sooner than others. Folks, this pretty much concludes my wrap up here. Let me see what kind of questions they have. If you can't do 500 euros in the blink of an eye, that is all the more you need to be active. That's exactly right, Judy. That's exactly right. Here's my point. Evaluate this, folks. How many years you been working? If you couldn't put your hands on 500 euros in the blink of an eye, you have a financial challenge on your hands, and Karatbars is the absolute best way I have ever seen in order to fix that. You fix it in one stage. You don't have to learn 3 other tasks. Very good. Very good, Judy. Exactly. Let's see what else we got here. Thank you very much for your time and attention. It's been a pleasure and a blessing. Blessings on all, and go out and help some people find out what we do so it can help them. Take care, and God bless.